Yeah, it's actually pretty lit up here. I was saying about going live, but I was like,
I met the dude with the one arm. One is
Lucky.
Easy.
Easy? Yeah.
I met him today. One of my customers, his brother, that's his brother.
No shit.
Yeah. And I was looking, as I saw the way the vest was, I was like, you go fishing a lot? And he goes, yeah. And he's like, man, I think I've seen you on Facebook and everything. I go, yeah, I do carp fishing, but I'm good and going food. My brother runs, oh, we fished together before. He told me the one arm. Oh, small world.
Yeah, I created that harness system for him on a fishing rod.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he was wearing it. Yeah. And he was cutting the yard. I guess he was using it too for reading. He used it for everything. Yeah. That's cool. Hell yeah. I removed it with the leftover spool that septic smell. I was like, yes. This is only have a little. I think I'll probably make little baby needles for the smaller rods or whatever.
Gotta bite. I got a lot of stress on my mind. It's a nice day to go. Yeah, I gotta line. I'ma call up the whole team.
Forgot water. Dude, I did the same. I forgot my jugs. I forgot to fill them up. And I was gonna do it. I was like, I'll do it later. Because I was washing. I get out here like.
Pretty sure I got some kind of water back there. Normally I have water bottles just sitting back here. bad thing about the wind blowing, you can't get a hold of that end. You waste a little more than you have to, which ain't much. Really ain't too bad.
No what?
Pile of grass.
They're real slow.
That's me. Cool little video right there. That's first bait in the water. Let's see that.
veterans group that takes fish tomorrow at the causeway. The veterans group is taking tomorrow at the causeway.
I wet the line, but as it got further down, it got the dry line and it set my backlash and burned it, and I had to get it off. But this line's been on there for last season.
I've been extended and even I was like, man, I'm gonna take it out for now. Work starts picking up, so.
Good. So, same with us, man. Like our sales are finally. We ain't had orders for shops like more than an order a week for like the last month. Today, Monday we had 2 orders, and then today we got another order. Tomorrow we're supposed to have Causeway place their order. And then they were largest. I thought that they were on an XL hanger. So I grabbed the XL hanger and looked at the deal. Oh, dude, that pissed me off. So I was gonna give them to Karen. He hasn't come fishing yet, so.
Yeah, the other day I bought I thought it was the 2X. It was the XL. I was like, what is that? I started looking at that.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna do that as well. Have to get out the flashlight, but it looks like I do.
What are you looking for?
Some leaders that are on double drops. Because I got some redfish ones. But when I'm out here, I like to use the double drops. That's what we're going to be using tomorrow anyway, so I'll go and rig it up now. There's one. Oh, that's a pumping over there. That's the work. Oh yeah, you have to. And you got a light PVC there or something.
Nah, he just takes it just like he doesn't feel it.
Yeah, but if you don't break your weight loose, it still fills it to be pops the weight loose. But no, I had to talk to him. I told him too that he needs to start forgiving people. Well, you need to even forgive me. He's like, he looked at me and I said, son, trust me. You got some kind of anger or something, maybe I wasn't there for a birthday or maybe something, that you thought I'm responsible for. I said, I may not have no idea why you're upset, but you got it in you. You need to go and forgive everybody. Because I said, you let them live rent free in your brain. I said, it's not a healthy way of life. I had him kind of, he was tearing up and crying. See, there's something in you. Because if I'm telling you this, that means it's true. It's weighing on you. I said, you don't know how to, you're sitting there trying to figure out how it happened or why it happened or what you could have done differently. It's not your burden to carry. I had a long talk with him. Came up, hugged me, and thanked me for that. Just being there, willing to listen and hear him out, you know. He goes, Mom never, I said, see, and that's the main one right there. Your mom. Well, you love her and all the rest, but you're letting her live rent free, bro. Don't do it. started, so it slacked up big time. It went straight. You're only gonna put 3 out or 4? Yeah, that's the one. That's what I did earlier. Still doing 3 days a week, but I mean he works there. I just was trying to let him know, like, you're trying to live life, but you want to be free, but you can't do nothing if you don't got no money. Like, what'd you say? So I told him that's why I didn't help him with his vehicle when it was broken down, because he wasn't trying to help himself. So I was. I said, yeah, but son, like, there's a difference between working and... Dad, I said, eventually you want to have a family, right? And he goes, yeah. I said, well, how are you going to have a family if you can't even maintain yourself right now? Like, you want to have your own apartment, you want to have your own vehicle, you want to have this. It takes money. Kind of made the comment, well, I don't want to be kind of like the deal, like, I don't want to have to be working for the man kind of deal. I'm like,
you're going to have to, regardless.
You're going to have to, regardless, not as you live completely off the grid, you know what I mean? I said, you're not even nowhere near set up to live off the grid. You don't have your own property, you don't have the skills, the tools, like, you need to make all that happen first. I go, and you expect your family to live off grid too? And he goes, no. I said, well, you doesn't have to this shit out.
there. They always let me borrow the shop. There's stuff I can do, I'll do it. And they were changing out the filter. They told me that Alfredo did it wrong. You're not supposed to use RTV because that stuff will break off and clog up something. So I put it on there, like, just for dancing. They teach me a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, what not to do. I was like, man, all that stuff, it squeezes out, but it squeezes in. These transmission fluids very corrosive. All that stuff started breaking apart. You're lucky nothing fell off. The transmission would have been screwed. Somebody would have took the whole gut system thinking it's that or whatever, you know. That take everything apart. Find out where it's clogged up. I'm like, man, I'm glad I caught it now. My water pump was free to fix. I did the radiator swap. It just cost me $45 per time I did it. Just buying more radiator. Oh, Albert? No. She was bothered. I was thinking buying I'm gonna go work with my buddy. I didn't work with them all this year. I was like, man, I need to get some work. Like, whenever I don't have work, it's him, you know? So this one, I didn't know paying bills. Filling his gas. I couldn't really do nothing, you know what I mean? Just pay bills. I get a little here and there, but nothing like that out, you know? Like the police squad, or something. So much that our chairs wouldn't even last a year. The ball up here kind of died out. Can't really want something like they used to every week. Charge them at night.
All right, guys. So we have kind of settled in, and we've got our rods out. We went ahead and went 3 for 3, 3 for him and 3 for me. I'm fishing my older brother Carlos. Me and him have fished together for 35 years at least. Yeah, about 35 years together. My oldest fishing partner right here for sure. And there's times when he's wrecking, there's times when I'm wrecking, there's times when we're both wrecking. But that was one of the beauties of it. We used to sit on Park Pier, and when we were younger, ride our bikes out there, and or take the B bus, and we'd fish on Cole Park Pier together, just me and him all day long. And most kids nowadays are stuck on video games or stuck in the house doing something else, and me and him, we'd leave the house 7 o'clock in the morning. We wouldn't come back till I think the last bus ran about 6 or so before we would make it to the bus, or we would ride our bike, or we'd leave a note, for our parents, to let them know that we were out at Cole Park Pier, and we would fish all day long, literally, guys. So this is pretty awesome.
You just fix it yourself. These are plastic now. Before it was like almost a 1 inch, but I bought the 2 inch, so 4x4. But it's a lifetime warranty. I called it in. I had my receipts. They just swapped it out, the whole radiator for free. Fishing where y'all at? Our fish season's already here.
One of the things that me and my brother used to do to kind of pass the time when we weren't catching a whole lot of fish was we used to sit across from each other on the handrails at Cole Park, and we'd face the rods, toward each other, and when a perch would hit it, we'd jerk it and basically slap each other with the fishing rod. I mean, we were 10, 11, 12 years old, guys, like just having fun.
There you go. You slacked up.
miniature sex robot could be hacked and programmed to murder you. How's that any different from a real girlfriend? Dude, really? Yep. Oh. And a drum. Dude, they're not even that fast, bro. They're nothing like a blue crab. Here, hold the phone and I'll do it. Dude, you actually hooked him. Can you get that off? No, on the fish. That way I can get that hook loose. Ooh, he almost got me there.
That's why.
Well, I'm over here paying attention to the drum over here. And there's the tail hooks.
Yeah. Little baby. I guess he got himself in the chest. Just pull down. Yeah. He still looks like he's hooked.
No, he's not hooked. It's off now.
Oh. Ooh. You got tangled. Just cut it and, or
He just wrapped around and around.
you want to hold its claws?
Anything like?
Second one today.
Be nice if they're the king crabs.
Oh man. He'll be going in the IHS.
The what?
like the way the kale is. Like you put the thing in it. It's just.
I can remember a few times that me and my brother would go out and we'd fish, and all we could catch was, or start out our day with was, about 50 cents worth of shrimp.
The what? You need 4 weights HLWs?
4 out HLWs?
Yeah. You don't have none?
I ain't seen any in years.
There was a dude selling one for $100, an old schooler.
I remember one time me and my brother, we set out and we went to go catch live shrimp. We caught live shrimp, went to Cole Park, and they caught the biggest trout that we'd ever seen. And then it popped over the side of the pier. Man, that...
For many of those passenger ships are like a second home. But for one woman, the ocean liner is her only home.
Aboard the Crystal Serenity, she's known simply as Mama Lee, and she's been living there for the past 8 years.
I don't have to shop. I don't have to cook. I don't have to do anything. I do what I want, when I want, if I want.
She and her late husband Mason took nearly 100 cruises together before he died in 1997.
The last thing he ever said to me, this was the day before he died, don't you quit cruising. I started frequent cruising. But I got very, very tired of packing and unpacking. So I said, there's got to be a better way to do this.
Mama Lee sold her house in Florida, along with her car and most of her belongings, and never looked back.
I'm now a great grandmother. My grandchildren have children. But I don't want to live there every minute for that.
All right, and so the way the trout popped off the line was we didn't have a net, and being on Cole Park Pier, we didn't want to take a chance at trying to pier whip it and losing the fish. Well, what we did was we got a second rod and got the hook to hook that trout, and so we used both rods to come up and pull the trout over. And as we got it over the handrail, it somehow got off of both hooks, hit the floor, wiggled, and basically jumped back over the mini handrail that was at the bottom of the pier. If you ever been to Cole Park, you know what I'm talking about, the concrete portion, and fell right back into the water. That thing was over 30 inches, and we got to see it for a few seconds, and then it was gone. Talk about heartbreaking.
got a lot of fish here.
As we're sitting here and the night's wearing in, you can start seeing the tide rolling up. It's coming up real slow though, because we've got a north wind coming in. Normally when a north wind comes in, it takes out these inner bays and it makes the water depth not as high as it normally would be. But as you can see from the beginning of the video till now, you'll start to see it come up, and it's coming up super slow. But that's also giving us an idea of when the fish will actually start to hit. It'll bring them in closer to where we are casting out at. And both me and my brother, we got different levels of casting ability and what we're using. You know, he's got some 4-aught HLWs, but with pin and some mono on them. And then he's also got a couple of Avets with braid on them and stuff like that. But, you know, he's got his own style of fishing and I have mine. And they both pay out when it pays out, which is pretty awesome, you know. It's just, it's been a few years since I've fished with my brother, and he normally likes these spots out here where he can chill out, be by himself and stuff like that. And, you know, other people normally come and join him. You know, I was just glad to get the call that he's back on it and stuff like that. So there's definitely going to be a lot more videos of us fishing together. Definitely want to take him to other places and stuff, but he does like to fish where he can actually keep something. It's not always about the catch and release, unless it's, you know, catching a whole bunch of sharks or a whole bunch of bull reds and stuff like that, where basically you have to release them because you hit your limit quick, you know, or you are fishing for other things and you're not really going for the bull reds or shark and stuff like that. But again, too, you know, with the bull reds, you can tag them out. With the shark, you got one per person kind of deal. 2-day limit is all you can have for the shark. Bull reds is only the tags, and you get 2 of those per year per fisherman kind of deal. So but now they have a tag for speckled trout now. And it was funny because I got checked by the game warden the other day, and I handed him one. He goes, "No, that's just a speck one." He's all, "But obviously we have this one, it should have the other one, but I still have to check for it." And I was like, "Yeah, I got it right here and stuff." And you know, so he's an all water package, but he also did recognize me from my videos and having met him before, you know, a few years ago and stuff like that, because there was, you know, questions and concerns that I had. And, you know, seeing a game warden, I pulled over and, you know, started kind of grilling him, you know, with all the knowledge that I needed, so that way I can be able to pass it on to my YouTube channel here. So a lot of times, like I said, when I see a game warden, you know, I look at it as an opportunity to learn something and or to be the most update I can be with any of the new rules and regulations, because again, too, a lot of it can be about perception, what they perceive as the rule and or how they plan on enforcing those rules and stuff like that, and or who we need to contact to get better explanation of what is going on with the rules that they have coming out or they're working on. I mean, don't always looking at the game wardens as, you know, such a bad thing, guys. They are truly an open book. If you're sitting there and you're asking them questions, they will share with you and they will help you out the best way they can. So it's always a good thing to, you know, develop a relationship with these guys, because like I said, they're out there to do a job, and the job is to protect the water resources that all of us depend on. I mean, especially me, since I own a tackle shop. You know, if these resources disappear, I will lose my way of life. Like, this is how I feed my family, is fishing and or providing the tackle for the tackle shops for everybody else to go out and go fishing. So it's very important for me to make sure that we help protect our water resources. So again, too, you know, that's why I've been overly spoken on, like the water desal plants and all this and that, because there's a lot of information that's not being put out there, or it's being put out there, but it's not being put out correctly, you know. So that's one of our biggest things that we're looking out for, and I look forward to learning more and sharing it with y'all guys. So again, as we continue this video, I'll keep sharing some knowledge as we go through it.
And it's collided. I'm trying to get all. Oh, hell yeah. You need one or what?
Bad kitty.
Can't even be serious. I found this. This is the one I used to wash down the trash cans. So put it back. Check. Did you say you were bringing it? There's no other car. Maddie said she wants to stay in the car. With gas. Oh my back.
My back, my pelvis. I went to the chiropractor. They were just like stretching me out, getting ready to actually do the track, and they were stretching me. Pop, pop, pop.
The
Like,
wind's blowing,
shit
right?
started fucking popping.
That's why I put the truck like this.
Shit, I need to go to the doctor.
He has a better car.
It's my boobs, honey. I need to get them fucking cut out.
And it's fucking, and it's cheap. Like if you're paying straight out of pocket,
Yeah.
your first visit's $29.
Really? Which one is it?
My Healthy Vet, right down the street from y'all.
What insurance is it?
That was straight cash, $29.
I wonder
But
if
if
they
you,
take our insurance.
if they take it, they do take insurances. I don't know which ones, but let them know I sent you, and they'll
Alrighty.
they're fucking.
Yeah, he'll need a car packet too.
But say you saw you saw it on my channel or one of the two.
Yeah. I told him that. Because we have our insurance now.
Shit, I'd be using it.
We just hit. Well, I've had insurance, but I added him
You wrote windy.
January 1. Where's this? That's a good car. Okay. Here you go. Oh.
Where's your dock off? I think you said Rockport? Or where did you say?
It's on Staples.
No, when you went off the
Oh, we went 120 miles offshore, down toward Mexico.
So you paid $1,000 for the boat.
I didn't. My sponsor did.
Oh, I thought you
Fuck no, I didn't.
Oh, very well there.
Fuck yeah. That shit. We were tuna fishing. I only put down the rod for like 30 minutes one time because tuna on a left-handed spinning reel. Oh, that shit.
I'm left-handed and I like spinning.
Big old fish the way I did. There's the video.
Oh, I don't know if I did a short.
These are the lures on too. Well, I mean, I got more in the truck. These are the main ones in the spot on. Took Nora. That's Nora with one of the covers.
These are expensive, right?
Fuck yeah. And then I upgraded the hooks too, and split wings. That's the one I caught that 98-pound tuna on.
Like 3 ounce?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's not it. If it goes like that, you know, you need like this.
Mm-hmm. And then I also put treble hooks on them too. 4X strong. 5X. The hooks, each hook is $5. The lure alone is $25.
And the guy went with you to pick them out, or you already knew what to get?
No, I talked to a couple of other buddies that go offshore trolling and shit.
They were showing you pictures and all that?
Yeah. Well, they didn't send me pictures. They told me what colors, and I sent them pictures. Like, yeah. Easy. There's a new, there's a pending world record right now for one. 1,000 pounds. sweater?
Yeah, this is yours. It's not old.
Jackie's been wearing it. She thought, oh, I was gonna wear it. I was like, oh, it's better than that. You got another sweater you want to put on? That ring. Credit. Worth the fish boat. What is it?
50 pounds?
No.
I do when it gets I want to use something.
I haven't gotten them in a long time. I probably could if I asked for them. That's it, I'm going home.
Stop moving, little guy. That's a pretty little baby catfish.
Twisted.
They're old, nothing's forever.
cut already. See it? Hold, leave me alone.
He scared me. It does like
halfway up the roof. Tomorrow I'll just top shot it again.
I put the towels, your towel and all that to wash. Put mine too, the handwear. I need to wash the socks. the one part man with that thing. Obviously, we made that thing for the design. For that guy to hold for fishing. He wanted to go fishing and anything. Do you still use the old fish bites if you have any?
Yeah.
You still use them?
Unless they're too hard. If I can't fold them to get them on the hook, I don't even bother with them.
I got all these that are already old.
Yeah, they're still soft and you can still use them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What
Well,
I
like
do
I
too, on
bought
those,
these 3 years ago.
When they're like that and they're hard,
Yeah.
I'll put them in a pantyhose with my crab baits when I'm big drum fishing.
Oh. They still have the flavor, right?
Yeah. Yep.
They're just old tarnished. Whenever the perch are hitting, I start using them.
slack.
Let it go.
So this is the rod I didn't put out earlier.
Yeah. The first one. the second one.
Just threw it.
The first, they're both, the first one's left.
But we weren't catching, we had shit on our line.
Drunk drivers around here. They're so funny.
Again.
Good. Oh, that one is all right.
State Farm Credit Federal Credit Union. Navy Federal does title loans.
Navy Federal.
It says Navy Federal. Car title loans, what you need. Car title loans might be enticing, but you should understand them fully before you sign it. Let's see. Car title loans are low risk. Let's see. I'm gonna find out. What are they running through?
Deeper though.
Keep that bitch.
Power line shrink.
I'm gonna look around.
You may not be catching a lot, but a cut quality.
Never mind, it does not.
I like this little thing.
No, it doesn't. They have like River City Credit Union. They do vehicle and equity loans.
Probably a couple more out there. I'll show it out, but it's still like a street he made me like 15. dude from Richie's posted that one.
Good sized dead shrimp right there. Alright guys, so one of the other things that I keep reminiscing about is the amount of trips that me and my brother used to take, and or he used to take by himself, or I used to take by myself, and then we would come back and share what happened on those trips and stuff like that, whether it was braving the northerns that would blow in, or fronts that would pull through the piers, and wherever we were at, just the craziness we would do just to stay out there and fish. And you know, it was never about like outdoing one another. We were in our own game, like we were just trying to outdo ourselves and stuff like that. And it was always good to just be able to make a phone call to one or another and just share what we've been going on, or hey man, I got some extra fish, you want some? And you know, that's kind of the family deal. Like fishing's been in our blood, you know, from our parents, and I know my kids have it in their blood too. So for me, it's just a blessing to know that we can pass on some tackle boxes rather than X boxes and stuff like that. So again, I just got on a fish. My brother's already on like 2 or 3 drum plus 2 or 3 of them spider crabs. So we'll keep it going, but you know, it is getting later on in the night. It's already over 3 hours that we've been here, and the bite is really, really slow. And if y'all saw the live video feed that I did the other day, man, I was on the drum. There was a spot that was, and it wasn't just where I was at. I mean, everybody I talked to everywhere, even on the beach, the guys, it was the perfect time and everything. And again, too, like I didn't check the tides. I didn't check anything other than it's our first deep front that has passed through, and I finally got a window that I need to break out and go fishing. And that's truly how I've always fished. I've never really been able to keep track of barometer pressure, the waves and currents and this and that. And now I do keep track of certain things, like if there's only one tide per day, or if it's been raining like real heavy, which direction it's come from. Other than that, you know, or if a northern blows through, sometimes you just don't catch anything. And you know, but there was a lot of times I was out there before the northern hit, so we smashed on the fish, and then the northern would hit, and then we'd find out within a few hours whether it was good or not. And that's the way you just had to pay your dues with it. You know, there was really no surefire way just to sit there and do that. And you know, I heard of stories of guys that had created fishing log books years back, and man, I think if I would have done that, it would have been a different story. But again, too, the fishing has definitely changed from what it is now, from 10 years ago, from 20 years ago. And I've had the privilege to be able to fish within, you know, the last 22 years in Corpus Christi. And I've been through the ringer, both offshore, inshore, bay, beach, pier, from Galveston to South Padre up to the Trinity. And granted, up in the Trinity, that was only one trip that I made it up there, but definitely learned a lot about the different areas from the guys that were up there. And the Garbillies, you know, took us under their wing and showed us how to fish in their area, or not really showed us how to, but gave us an intro to what it's like to fish in that area. So pretty awesome.
Sometimes if they have like the store has itself like buy one get one free, you still use that with your coupon. So that's how they do it a lot. I used to coupon when I was a stay-at-home mom.
I just don't know how they walk out with like $200 or $300 worth of shit for like $1.
Shit, like 2 or
Because a
3.
lot of these stores, their stores, like they shop at like Albertsons and stuff like that. They have like daily deals or like they have good deals. H-E-B don't give you that shit. I want free fucking corn tortillas. Need something good. There's a girl over here that I used to buy my coupons with.
I was doing that the other day, being in my own line. You still have bait?
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. It's been out in the front.
Not even a perch biting.
Do the fish dance. Ain't no fucking fish dance. Oh, he got so fucking mad. Carlos!
You rejected?
Oh, dude, it went straight tight and then it dropped it all the way down. Another baby drum calling your name. Damn, Carlos.
That was a good one.
Yeah. Wakey, wakey. The honor to get off.
Real loose. Oh yeah.
All that for a catfish? A drum. Yeah, that little one did that. That little squirt did that.
Gotta have it kind of big.
It's a keeper. Yeah.
About
18? Yeah. Oh, good one.
bet you they're gonna start biting.
That or they probably wanted fresh shrimp instead of shrimp that's been sitting out there, you know?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I just threw it out barely.
Fucking picky ass shit.
18?
Is 18?
Yeah. 18 and a half. She's a good size. And that's because I put up my my stringer up. Oh, God. It hit the ghost shrimp. That dude has a different kind of motor in that thing. You heard that? Oh, shit. No, I caught it. Oh.
Only set it for last night, not for tonight. Take it. You know you want it. You know you want to eat it. Scream it, baby, scream it. What? That ain't catfish.
Damn, dude, now we were thinking, man, I gotta go home already. I knew they're gonna start hitting.
At this time.
My other one's getting hit over here too. Jumps up real quick like that for a little baby. A little baby. Huh? Hey. Oh yeah, yeah. Wait. Well, it's also 1,200 pounds. Yes.
How are you keeping your hands dry?
Not, they're wet.
Oh, you try to keep it wet. The rag gets all moist.
Hmm. Thank you. Best way to keep it dry is to sit on it.
Oh, yeah.
Your body heat will keep it dry.
Start carrying food. Well, the beer was so fucking hot, though, it was too dry. I hang it off the car and just dry. Ooh. I'm bobbing.
So we got about 20 minutes of video time. Right.
What is it?
The middle one.
Okay. Feels good to light them up.
I almost brought my DeWalt, but I forgot I didn't have it in my truck. My stand-up light.
I was thinking, give me one of those. Light it all up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Short stuff.
That's
Michael.
And I was gonna call her and invite you. I was like, no, he's probably not gonna come out.
We've been at the we were at the causeway and then it was super packed. We were a bad crowd, so we went to Red Dot. Nothing though.
Not even a causeway?
No.
You got one, I got one, but we've already had like 4 good hits. We're hitting on fresh shrimps, I guess.
Yeah.
Y'all getting ready to call it or?
No, we're already calling it. We were just leaving and then she goes, "Hey, I think that's my dad." So he pulled over. What did y'all hit?
Black brown.
218.
He's caught 3 big spider crabs too.
Are you gonna be out for a while?
No.
Oh no.
Y'all can take this one if y'all want to. What am I gonna do with one? Two. Get free ice. Yeah, and I think my camera's good value too. So. I get free ice, so thank you. Always fill up before I come out.
Yes, sir. That's the smart thing to do.
Hell yeah. Take advantage of it, man. How much money I spend in those places.
And then bait everything else.
Yeah.
Good night, guys.
Thank you, man. Good night. You call it, Albert? Bye.
Bye.
Y'all be safe. Everything popped off.
That was perfect timing right there. Oh, it's still going. I'll let it roll.
I'll let it roll all the way down.
You know, this was, you know, a trip that walked me down memory lane and had the opportunity to share a bunch of it with y'all. I mean, and actually that was just like a scratch and sniff kind of video right there. We've got so many trips as kids, riding our bikes or taking the bus or putting together fishing gear just so we can make fishing gear to fish with and stuff like that. And then to have my daughter and my son-in-law come by and, you know, just stop because they see the vehicle, and, you know, we end up gifting them the drums and stuff like that. And that felt very good. That felt so awesome to be able to share it with them. And, you know, it took a lot of hard work to get there, but again, too, you know, blessing another family with the meals was pretty awesome. And you saw me and my brother just jumped right to it. That's the blessing of our family, being able to help each other out. Damn, it's coming in thick. It's coming in thick. You can see it. The fog, the mist.
Oh.
Yeah. Calling it a night, gents. Time to roll.